I'm still thinking about that tweet that was modern James Bond. James, if you don't learn how to deal with the neglect of your father, you'll never learn how to stop drinking in response to all the extrajudicial killings you have to do. Old James Bond, my name is Rebecca Ass. I was paraphrasing the first part, but the second part I got down for sure. It's such a perfect tweet. I don't get it. Modern James Bond has a little bit more, I don't know, like pathos associated with it. Old James Bond was like basically Sean Connery just being like a chauvinist who murders people. And there was no subtext at all. There was the other one too that was in the replies from like a few years ago. That was like new James Bond, something, 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 something. You know, the same thing. Old James Bond, I'll shoot the koala and the other ones will be distracted while I have sex with the zookeeper. Yeah, like Goldfinger is maybe the best old James Bond movie, and it's really good. And the Bond girl is called Pussy Galore. Like, it's just, it's staggering. I mean, that was not 200 years ago. That was in like 1970 or something. There's Octopussy, Pussy Galore. That's what I did. And again, this is all from the original thread. They're like, it's the rare situation where the satire is more subtle than the thing being satirized. Like, a lot of vagina is actually like a more sensible name than Pussy Galore. I hear that cat number 2's into big underground drills. Who told you that? Oh, how did you know that? No, I didn't, baby. You just told me. Holly Goodhead? Yeah, I mean, I'm dead. I'm dead. I'm dead. You've bested me. Never mind. You stink. There is, I mean, it's not like modern James Bond is immune. Denise Richards as Dr. Christmas Jones. At the end of the movie, they have intercourse, and he says, I thought Christmas only comes once a year. I mean, like, that shit was in, like, 2001, maybe? They called her Christmas Jones just so James could have that line at the end. There's not a +2. It's, like, so cringe. A lot of those late Pierce Brosnan movies are pretty cringe, though. Her first name was Christmas? Yeah. James Bond has sex. Bad chest. Bad chest. All he needs to do now is poop his pants. I mean, even GoldenEye. GoldenEye, look, if you're gonna, I don't know. Casino Royale might be my favorite Bond movie. It might be GoldenEye. It might be Goldfinger. But even in GoldenEye, one of the villains kills dudes by riding them and then squeezing her thighs together with such prodigious force that, like, their bones crack. Which, first off, me and who? But secondly, I mean, it's not exactly... I guess you shouldn't necessarily assume that James Bond is going to be, like, the most subtle artwork on the planet, but, like, that's definitely an extra level of on the nose, I suppose. Pretty realistic. Really? Has this ever happened to you? You pick your shot. Was her name Psycho Mantis? No, it was Xenia Onatop. So it was like, at least her first name was not like, you know, sexual. But she do be killing the people from being on top of them. What do you think James Bond makes per month? I bet he doesn't get paid that much because he's a government employee, but I bet his pension is fucking insane.